Hello everyone, this is your host Lye Yosh. Welcome back to Life Study Library. Man, it's getting cold where I live. I think I'm gonna start hibernating at the start of December. But don't you worry because I'm gonna make sure the videos will be kept on being posted even when I'm asleep. So anyways, today we'll be talking about the science of healthy eating. In this modern era, healthy food consumption has become without a doubt a major problem. We tell ourselves that we'll head to the salad bar for dinner tonight, but as soon as we see the sign of McDonald's or In-N-Outs, our consciousness stops working, and we go into the fast food restaurants like robots that are programmed to do so. You want to solve this issue? Well, there's a scientifically proven method that allows you to make healthy food choices. It's actually something that you do when you're actually eating. What do you think this is? Well, to be more specific, I'll give you some more hints. To be more specific, it actually has to do with what kind of people you tag along with when you eat food. The answer is you'll be able to make better and healthier food choices when you eat with outsiders or people who you just met, people who you consider as strangers. In this channel, I'm going to be talking about these interesting scientific and psychological information by implementing data from scientific studies. So if you're interested in watching this video and you want to watch more of my past and my future videos, make sure to click the subscribe button and like this video, and yeah, enjoy the rest of my videos. Thank you. So, according to a study done at the Northwestern University and City University of London, they found out that people, when they're with a stranger, whether in a group setting or one-on-one setting, in these situations, people tend to pick healthier menus rather than unhealthy ones. People go for the salad bar instead of picking burgers and fries. Why do we do this? The answer is surprisingly, or rather unsurprisingly, simple and straightforward. It's so that we don't give out negative impressions of ourselves to our companions. The details on this study can be seen in the article Psychology and Marketing, which you can check out by, like always, going through the description section of my video. And also, if you are concerned with your food choices and wish to diet but are struggling with it or don't know where to start, go check out my other video, which is called Easy to Fix but Easy to Attain: Deadly Habits That Lead to Unwanted Weight Gain. The link to this video is also in the description, so check that out as well if you want to know more about diet and healthy and effective food choices to lose weight and be healthy. Okay, so back to today's topic. So today's study has found out that when eating food with strangers or people who you are not that acquainted with, we unconsciously tend to go for and eat healthier food rather than, the regular junk foods. We tend to go for the salads. And the reason why this happens is because we are thinking about our self image and how we are perceived and being judged by these strangers. In this study, which collected 180 college students as participants of this experiment, the researchers gathered them to a dinner party where they provided the samples with M&Ms as the unhealthy choice and also with raisins, a healthier choice. All in the while, the samples were paired up or were within a group of other college students who worked as watchers that inspected which food choice the 180 participants would go for. These other college students were people from the same college or complete strangers from other colleges. Everything makes sense so far? Alright, so as a result, the sample students, when they were paired up or within a group consisting of people from the same college, so when they were in the group with their campus mates, the results showed that 88% of the samples went for the M&Ms, while those who were with people from other universities, essentially strangers, in this setting, only 69% of them chose the M&Ms. Additionally, in another study with the same setting, which took 200 adults, these samples were tasked to table with strangers, and the samples are told beforehand that the strangers that they sat with are either critical or tolerant of their behaviors. So some of the samples are told, you're going to be tabled with this person. And by the way, this person is really critical of table matters and stuff like that. So be careful of how you behave. Either the samples are told that, or I guess they're told, like, hey, even though you're sitting with this stranger, this person is really chill, so don't sweat it so much. Next up, the samples are served with yet another two food choices, either cookies or salads. What happened here is that the samples who were told that their companion has a critical demeanor, these samples tend to choose salads, while samples who were told that their companion has a tolerant demeanor, these samples tend to choose cookies as their food of choice. This demonstrates that when people are eating with strangers, either from a different company or different school or from a different area of life in general, in this situation, people tend to make healthier food choices. And in contrast, when placed with people who you already know and are acquainted with, in this situation, the participants didn't really care about what they ate. And the reason for this phenomenon is speculated by the researchers as when eating with strangers who you don't really know about, we wish to be on good terms with them, and we want them to have positive opinions about us. Thus, we tend to go for the healthier food choices. You might have had a time when you went to like a dinner party or something, and you were tabled with people who you didn't really know. In situations like these, the human mind prefers to be on good terms with these strangers, as they might help us later on. So we try to present ourselves as a civilized, healthy individual who makes healthy food choices, which makes us seem like we are able to make healthy and beneficial and positive life decisions overall. We basically want to look classy when eating with strangers because humanity has always been a social animal, and we're always looking for protection by siding with powerful or influential others. And to get liked by these powerful individuals, one method we created was presenting ourselves with healthy food choices, essentially messaging the opponent that I am able to make healthy food choices, so I have a higher chance of life prosperity than the other guy. So you should count me in your group and provide me with your care and protection so that you have a higher chance of succeeding even more by adding me. We're pretty much asking this to the powerful or the influential or the rich person. And the researchers have observed this result and claims that humanity is aware that food serves as an important factor in our survival as a species, and we tend to speculate and estimate the personality of an individual from what they choose to eat. For example, one may speculate that, oh, this person went straight for the dessert, or they didn't eat any of the greens, which shows that not only are they making an unhealthy food choice by ignoring the vegetables, it also shows me that they might be impulsive by going straight for the sweets, which tells me that they might make the same decision in other more important areas of their lives. So it's time for me to walk away and distance myself from this person, as they don't seem like they're the type to bring asset to my company or my group or my life overall. And looking at the opposite direction, we might also think that, oh, this person is eating a healthy diet, which shows that they care about their diet and health, which means that they won't get sick easily, which means if I side with them, we will be more productive and we can bring more results and our group can succeed in our work. People will be thinking like that. The research team has concluded that this finding, this psychological finding, or the understanding of this psychological factor, can be successfully used for people to make a habit of healthy eating and healthy diet. By having this knowledge, we can extend the positive effect behind the party setting or group eating environment, whatever you want to call it. So what I mean is making unhealthy food choice or being tempted to splurge on junk food or candy. This negative behavior can also be prominently be seen in situations when we are alone. In fact, it's more common since we usually don't have to worry about the judging eyes from other people. Like, say, for example, you're alone in your house and you're a little hungry, but not to the extent where you want to make a whole meal. and you sneak into the kitchen like Remy from Ratatouille, and you find yourself some snacks that you know are bad for you, but you can't help but to pick them up and nibble on them. Or something similar to it can happen at a store in the exact process. You're a little hungry and you crave on a snack, and you encounter an opportunity, so you mindlessly buy the snack, ignoring to buy a healthier choice, like buying something from the vegetable or fruit section that you just walked past. And especially in the recent years with COVID and all the quarantine, weight gain and unhealthy food choice and unhealthy food habits have become one of the top reasons for death, right next to actually dying from COVID. And yes, this situation does make it difficult for us to find a random group of people or random get togethers, foreign by strangers, to do this healthy eating practice. And I am in no way saying this with the intention to promote dangerous forms of social partying and social gatherings. But if you care about your physical attractiveness, the way you look, becoming and staying healthy, and having a long and healthy longevity, then you should care about what you eat with who you eat with. So that was it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. And without further ado, let's talk about the video and book recommendation for today. Today, I recommend you watch a video from a channel called Unconscious Activity That Is Killing You, parenthesis, which cannot be improved by exercise. In this video, I talk about this one daily activity that we do unconsciously pretty much all day, every day, that is secretly damaging our health. So much so that we, by doing this activity, are shortening our lives. We are dying faster because we do this. And what's worse about this activity is that it is not curable by exercising. Normally, you can fix a lot of things about our health by exercising, or at least exercise will often become the trigger for the domino effect that will help us develop and practice other forms of habits that are beneficial to our health. Just like how exercising often promotes a good quality of sleep, which leads to us being refreshed the next day. Exercise is a very versatile activity that we can do to help a lot of things about ourselves, including but not limited to directly improving our physical and mental health. However, this unconscious everyday activity that pretty much everyone have done before, the negative effects created by this activity cannot be cured by exercising. According to the study, which took 64,456 samples, no matter how many push-ups you do, if you keep on doing this activity, you will die faster than you're supposed to. If you want to know what kind of activity this is, go down to the description and find out by clicking the link to my next video. And now let's talk about the book recommendation of the day. What kind of book should I recommend today? I want to make it something related to the topic of this video. Okay, found it. Today I recommend a book called Spark, The Revolutionary New Science of Exercise and the Brain by John J. Ratey. And the Amazon link to it is in the description section as well. So, have you ever had the experience when you were having a bad day from things like stress or anxiety or people, and you did some exercise and broke a sweat after that and felt so much better after? This book talks science on why this happens, and by making exercise a habit, we'll be able to not only develop our physical condition and our physical health, but also have an incredible improvement on our mental state as well. I definitely recommend you checking this book out if you currently have this issue. Okay, I think that's it from me for this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye!